Today I'm going to be discussing how we secure our RV. We're here at Death Valley National Park, and one of the questions we often get either from people when we're traveling or online, we've got some people reach out to us, is how we go about securing our RV, specifically our Airstream. So this talk today will be a little bit more travel trailer centric, but some of these ideas will work for all types of RVs. So, securing your RV is really important. We're constantly traveling around, visiting things, sometimes leaving it in places, and you want that peace of mind to make sure that your valuable possession, upwards of, over $100,000, some of these are secure. So, as every RV comes with locks, just like your house. So we have on ours, there's locks on all the compartments, which are all the same key right here. And then the main locks we use are just the standard two that came on the Airstream. Our main latch lock and then the deadbolt lock. So, we always secure both of these locks when we leave the RV. There's no reason not to. And it's just an added safety measure to make sure you're locking the deadbolt before you leave. This is kind of something that, you can get in the habit of maybe not doing. But especially when you're staying in RV parks or even when you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's important to make sure you're securing these. It'll keep, the honest man honest. Okay, up at the front of our rig, 1 minute, I'll go ahead and let this, I think it's a Sportsmobile go by, pretty awesome rig. But up here at the front of our rig, we have two different locks. The Hitch Lock, which we always keep on there even when we're traveling. Locks for the truck is right here. It's a master outdoor lock that I've marked with tape. That way I know which key on the key ring goes with it. And then when we've stopped and unhooked, I put this lock. This is a just a hitch lock that goes over the ball, and it's going to stop people from backing up and hooking up to your RV with a smaller ball, even if this is locked. Both of these are really important. I'll put links to them in the comment section on Amazon to where we bought them. This lock, it has a little rust on it. I've had it before we had our RV. I used it on my boat. So that's why you'll see a little rust when we lived in Florida. But it's still going strong. Every once in a while I oil up the mechanism, and we were really happy with this so far. So we'd also run a generator. We have a 2,000 watt Champion inverter generator. And with this generator, this is much easier to walk off than the Airstream. It would take a little work for somebody to steal the Airstream, doable, but this could easily walk off. So when we're transporting it, I keep the generator locked here with a padlock and a cable lock that goes through the bed of the truck back here and through one of the loops that's like welded into the truck. Somebody could cut this and take it, but it would take extra work, and hopefully somebody would say something if they saw them with bolt cutters. My truck bed locks, and then I have this tonneau cover, and it's a trifold, and actually I bought the tonneau cover that has the metal underneath, so nobody can just come and cut with a knife and get to your stuff. So I'd highly recommend that. We like the cover with the truck bed lock. It really secures all of our contents back here. Additionally, when I'm running the generator and I want to lock it up somewhere, maybe at a campsite or something, I have this, decently heavy duty gauge. Once again, I repurposed this from a boat. We had, this could be cut, but so could the lock I'm using. So I can lock this to either the trailer frame, or in some places I've also locked it to picnic tables at national park sites, like the big concrete older picnic tables, or anything that is not easily removed. So always good to have a chain with you. It could help you if you need to secure something, or could also help you if you need to hook up and tow something. So always recommend adding a chain to your kit. One thing I want to talk about is our hitch. So we use the Blue Ox Pro Sway, and what I don't have is a hitch lock here, right? You can buy the pins that have the locks on them. I always take our hitch off, partially due when we're not in use that it's big and kind of clunky. I highly doubt somebody's going to come up when the truck's hooked up to everything and be able to steal it that way. So I always take this off, secure it in the back of my truck. That way it is there and I know where it is and it's out of the way. You won't hit your legs on it then, and it really does a good deal. So I don't see the need right now to have a pin lock here, but I know some people who run with that when they leave their hitches on all the time. Last thing I want to talk about is our EMS. So the Progressive Industries EMS are a few $100s, and they actually started putting this little, unfortunately it's not super strong, but it's there, this little loop on here in order to do a lock. And I use another cable lock that has its own key on there, keep this oiled. I think this is actually was marketed for deer stands. They make some that are a little more heavy duty, but this seems to have done the trick. Try to get it around an area on the electrical boxes at your campsite that it can loop through a few times and you can't just pick it up over the top. So this has done pretty well for us. We haven't had any problems. Once again, we always secure this in a secure spot when it's not in use. The big thing with security on your RV is going to be developing a system that you constantly do. So it needs to be a simple system that's not overly complicated and that you can easily do every single time. So that's what security is about. Security, most importantly, is about doing something all the time and making sure it becomes routine, whether it's locking your doors, locking up your electrical outlet, all that. So really want to emphasize that, you know, we haven't had any problems with security with the RV. Most of these RV parks and national parks and state parks have really good people in them, but there's always going to be people out there who want to rip you off and want something for free. So make sure you secure your stuff. I hope this helps you in determining what you need to secure your travel trailer RV, and see you on the road. Thanks for watching.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and stay tuned for more adventures of Live the Odyssey.